When you're 30-some years old and you want to go off and travel, don't do it. Just stay at home, make the money, and raise your family. That could be the message when all this is done.
Warplanes are bombing more targets in Israel. Just said tremendous firepower should be used in the south to clear out Hezbollah.
The Palestine's flag? Yeah. So let's go talk to them.
I'm ready to give my life for these people. To use violence.
Do you agree with violence?
Yeah.
I suppose that every citizen in Israel wants peace, but it cannot go like this.
Most of the Israeli don't look the answer here because they are sure that it's not here. So why waste time?
I realize that I'm living not as I'm supposed to live, as a Homo sapiens, as a human being. So I wanted to live correct.
Abraham said we have a tradition that we know. How did he come close to God? Through watching nature and seeing the attributes that he wants us to achieve.
In Islam, it teach you and lead you and ask you to think of the universe and to think of nature.
The nature gives us the atmosphere of contemplation and prayer, and so all the saints went to the nature.
But how can nature influence peace?
People who want to protect an ant or a wasp or a bird, they cannot be aggressive then. And war is aggression.
When you work in nature, like each element also has an historical, personal meaning. Nature holds all of these issues dealing with very basic questions about identity and belonging.
There's no way I want to leave Israel. I'm going to follow this through to the end. There's got to be a lesson in it somewhere. I mean, I'm learning a lot, but I'm going to have faith in the spontaneity of the situation to guide us in the right way.
Look up in the sky, it's a bird, it's a plane, it's Performing Live Special 2-Day Show.
Yo, it's the one-man army dealing with subliminal, a.k.a. One Below.
Wednesday, November 17th at the Santa Fe Brewing Company. This is an all-ages show. Doors open at 7. And Thursday, November 18th in downtown Albuquerque at the Moonlight Lounge, 2nd Street Essential, 21 and over. Doors open at 8 with special guests. The Pirate City, Definition Brew, Cataclysm Crew,
Chemtrail Pilot,
DJ Parish One, and DJ Magic Pants.
Check out our sponsors.
Nice Barbershop, 713 Central Ave, Chiba Huts, 115 Harvard Southeast. For all your tamales this holiday season, go to El Modelo. Jack Smoke Shop, downtown, 518 Central Ave. For all your body piercing needs, go to Evolution Inc., 4517 Central Ave. This commercial was brought to you by Jaden Lyrics Studios. Calling all MCs, poets, DJs. Come down to the return of Battle Tracks. Come showcase your routine.
I love the smell of napalm in the morning.
Against other local artists.
The return of Battle Tracks, eh?
For more information, call Danny Zuko at 514-2596. That's 514-2596.
This event is brought to you by Bloodhound Records, radio station EXP, and Hectic Beats Entertainment.
Your family will never forget Batman Live World Arena Tour.
Coming to Santa Ana Star Center October 17th through the 21st for 8 shows only. Tickets start at $25 on sale now at ComcastTIX.com.
Get so many good things in a carton that size.
Look for Bluebell Pints on special through August 28th for only 3 for $5 at Albertsons.
Welcome to Centennial Journeys, tales from along the road to statehood and beyond, in commemoration of New Mexico's 2012 centennial. I'm your host, Claude Stevenson. Riders arriving on the very first passenger train to Albuquerque on April 22, 1880, were shocked at their first view of the city. 3 dead men were hanging from the railroad crossing sign just north of the depot. Outlaws who had been dragged from their cells the night before and unceremoniously hanged before facing trial. The arriving passengers were already on edge at having half the windows on one side of the train shot out by a bunch of wild cowboys outside of Dodge City, Kansas the day before. It was not the best impression they could have gotten from this inaugural trip, nor this remote frontier outpost, but it was most certainly memorable. No matter, their worries were soon put to rest by the large throng of Albuquerque citizens who had come all the way from Old Town to welcome the train. As engineer Hugh Murphy blew the whistle and brought the train to a stop, the 9th Cavalry Band launched into a rousing rendition of There'll Be a Hot Time in the Old Town Tonight, and the townsfolk cheered at the top of their lungs. Dignitaries, including Vice President of the Santa Fe Railroad, M.A. Otero, and New Mexico Territorial Governor George M. Anthony, gave welcoming speeches to the arriving passengers, and those passengers that did not remain in Albuquerque soon departed back north to Bernalillo and points beyond. But the festivities were not over, and merrymaking continued well into the night, concluding with a grand display of fireworks. It would be a while yet before regular service began, but Albuquerque was now connected to the outside world. Centennial Journeys are made possible by the Office of the State Historian, New Mexico Arts, a division of the Department of Cultural Affairs, and KUNM in Albuquerque.
On this journey's walk and wisdom songs that they're so soft, I offer all that I've come to be, to know your love fathering me. And Father, you're all I need, my soul's sufficiency.
We've arrived to this planet to stimulate minds, trying to find the truth, but all we see is the lies. We are so far from perfect, but by day we keep searching. Our minds have evolved, but are filled with perversion, and when we breathe deep to adjust our memory, the senses in a touch were misplaced without empathy. The best of us consumed inside this dark tomb, forgotten souls locked away in a room. All emotions run deep while we roam with no sleep, getting high like a kite to make the mind obsolete. It's unique when we speak, singing songs to retreat. Yes, our hearts have been blackened by the blood in the streets. There's no hope in tomorrow, so we drink away.
Simply right down and you talk to me. Oh, it told me that I ought not to let the dog walk away. And I'm sure he meant well, even when I talk my soul. I simple brother, if you only knew, you would wish that you were in my shoes. They just keep on using me.